morning, Brook Scholars. This is the way. We start our day. We got the knowledge. To go to college. But don't stop there. No, go anywhere. This is the way. We start our day. I said, hey, Brook Scholars, where's the party at? Right here in these books. I said, hey, Brook Scholars, what time is it? It is time to motivate to you. Good morning, Brook Scholars, and welcome to Friday Word Study. It's a Friday. It's a Friday. Oh, not yet, not yet. We'll save that for the end. All right, friends, we're going to go straight into it. We know every day we start with simple subject and simple predicate. So let's get our slate ready or our piece of paper. Simple subject, simple predicate. Quickly, what is a simple subject? A simple subject is who or what the sentence is about. What is a simple predicate? Simple predicate is the verb or the action, just the action itself that's happening in that sentence. When we read a sentence, awesome rule you can follow is to find the verb, find the action or the verb first. When you figure out the verb, then you can ask yourself who or what is doing that action, and that is a simple subject. So the sentence for today is, the red car slammed the brakes when it saw the cat. The red car slammed the brakes when it saw the cat. You read it a third time. Go. So I figured out the action. Then I figured out who or what is doing that action. Alrighty, friends, if you're still working on it, no big deal, pause the video and we can go over it together when you press play. So if you said that the action is, or the simple predicate is slammed, I said I'll give your brain a kiss. Mwah. And who or what slammed? Well, car. The car slammed. The action that's happening is slammed. Now, if you put red car, remember that the red part is describing the car. So red actually isn't a person, place, thing, animal, or an idea. It's an adjective. Car, which is a simple, subject, which is a noun, is what slammed. And the complete predicate, which we haven't gotten into, is slam the brakes. However, we're just talking about the action, which is slammed, and the noun or the simple subject, which is car. Who or what slammed? Awesome job, friends. We're going to go into more grammar, and today we're going to focus on nouns. So what is a noun? 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 If you said a noun is a person, place, thing, animal, or an idea, I said I'll give your brain a kiss. Mwah. You guys are definitely rocking it with nouns and keep up that great momentum. So let's set up our slate. We have noun or nouns. I'm going to do 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Your goal is to find at least 6 nouns, but if you can fill it up and maybe even find more than 9 nouns, if there are more than 9 nouns in the passage, that'll be amazing. So today's passage is the same as yesterday, but we're going to focus on noun. People, places, things, animals, or ideas. So it goes a little something like this. If a landslide happens near an area that includes buildings, it could break water lines, gas lines, or electrical lines. That kind of damage could also start fires. Scientists are trying to figure out how to help people be safe in areas where landslides occur. The best thing, experts say, is to have a plan for what to do if this kind of earth moving emergency happens. So, reread the passage, go sentence by sentence, ask yourself, are there any nouns, people, places, things, animals, or ideas? Go. Hmm. Alrighty, friends, I have found a ton of nouns. I found actually more than 9 nouns. If you are still working on finding as many nouns as possible, by all means, go for it and pause the video. And when you press play, we can go over it together. So Miss Vargas found 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 nouns. There were even more than 13 nouns in this passage, but I figured we can just go over the ones that were definitely more easier to find. So let's go sentence by sentence. If a landslide happens near an area that includes buildings, it could break water lines, gas lines, or electrical lines. Landslides, they are a thing. It's mud and rocks. It's an actual thing that you can see and touch. Area is a place. When you think about an area, you think about like a park area or a cooking area. That includes buildings. Buildings are places or things. Water lines, gas lines, and electrical lines. These are all things. They're actually things that make up a house. That kind of damage, that kind of damage could start fires. A thing. Scientists people who study certain parts of science, are trying to figure out how to help people, that one's just like right there, be safe in areas. Again, an area is a place where it's just a place, an area. An area, it just takes up space. Where landslides, again, occur. The best thing experts is a person who knows a lot about a certain subject. In this case, it's an expert in landslides. Is to have a plan. A plan is definitely is something that you can have. And when you think of it, it's like an idea that you have. So plan. There were a few other nouns in here, but they were a little trickier to figure out. So hopefully you found a good, hopefully you found more than 6 nouns. If you didn't, no big deal. That just means you have to reach out to your teacher and ask for more practice. Alrighty, friends. Next up, we have dictation. So the sentence for today is, do you like mangoes or strawberries in your fruit salad? This one's long. Do you like mangoes or strawberries in your fruit salad? Now remember, friends, the words are getting a little trickier, so you have to use those skills, those strategies that we know when we stretch out a tricky word. So let's say it all together. Do you like mangoes or strawberries, all one word, in your fruit salad? Oh man, we have 10. 10. Go. Mangoes. Strawberry. Do you like mangoes or strawberries in your fruit salad? I'm done, so I'm going to go over my writing habits. Asking myself what type of sentence this is. Alrighty, friends, I am ready. Hopefully you are too. If you are not done, no big deal. Pause the video, and when we press play, we can go over it together. If you had, do you like mangoes or strawberries in your fruit salad? I said, give your brain a kiss. Mwah. You have all 10 words down. Now let's go over our writing habits. Did you start with a capital? Because every sentence begins with a, you got it, capital. You started with a capital D, great job. Did you end with a punctuation mark, but more specifically, a question mark? Because this is a question sentence. I'm asking you, do you like mangoes or strawberries in your fruit salad? I like both, like a lot. So hopefully you ended with a question mark. If you ended with a period or an exclamation point, please make sure you are asking yourself what type of sentence this is. Is it an exciting sentence? Is it a statement? Am I telling you something? Or is it a question sentence? Alrighty, friends, now let's go over every word. Do is a heart word, D-O, do. You is a heart word, Y-O-U. Like is a heart word, L-I-K-E. These are words that you should know in a snap. So hopefully you did spell these correctly. Mangoes, definitely a tricky word. I could either chunk it into syllables, mangoes, or stretch out every sound. G, O's. I actually stretch this one out uh, sound by sound. An says an. Man, g, o's. O-E also says o, like in toes. Man goes. Now, if you put o, o, because o also says the long o sound, no big deal. But I know how to spell mangoes because honestly, I eat them a lot. And when I go food shopping, I see the letter, how to spell it. Or is a heart word, O-R. Strawberries, another tough one. This one I actually chunked it into syllables. Straw, bear, rees. Straw. Well, I know stir. S-T-R says stir. Ah. A-W says ah. So straw, bear. B-E-R. Rees. R-I-E. I-E is a chunk that says E, but if you put E-E for strawberries, great job. That sounds right. But again, this is a word that I love strawberries, so I see the word all the time when I go food shopping. So I just remembered in my brain that this actually looks right. In a heart word, your heart word, Y-O-U-R. Fruit. Fruit. Ooh, U-I says ooh. Fruit. Fruit. Again, if you wrote fruit like this, phonetically it sounds right. So you spelled it the way it sounds. But when I look at both of them, I ask myself, which one looks right? And this one does. Salad. Sal. Salad. Salad. This one was a little tough. If we wrote salad like this, technically, phonetically, it sounds right. So you would have gotten your points for this one. But I know that it's actually spelled this way because, the English language is just can be a little tricky. So hopefully you did an amazing job on that. I just want to quickly go over a really big misconception that I saw on your exit tickets. You're supposed to circle nouns and underline verbs. A lot of friends thought that he and him were nouns. So those words are actually pronouns. They were taking place of Peter. So instead of saying, I'm sorry, friends, let me just pull it up right now. Yeah, so instead of saying Peter wanted ice cream, Peter drove to the store and bought Peter's favorite flavor. Peter's dog stared at him, so Peter gave him a piece. Peter gave him a piece. Those he, his, him, those words are pronouns that are taking place of his name. So it's Peter wanted ice cream. He instead of Peter. So he is taking place of that noun, which is Peter. So be very aware when you think of the words he, she, they, him, her, we, I. Those are pronouns, not nouns. And it can be a little tough because when you think about him or her, you think of people or animals. However, they're a whole different category. Those are called pronouns because they take place of the noun so that you don't always have to say the name. So Thank you for doing those exit tickets. It was very helpful to see what you guys knew. And just make sure next time we do it, you're thinking about whether those specific words are pronouns or nouns. So now let's get it, let's get it. It's a Friday, it's a Friday, it's the end of the week, it's the last day. So what you gonna do? Scholars, it's on you. I want you to take a moment to either whisper it to yourself, or if you have a little teddy bear around, or someone around, what do you really want to do this weekend? What are you excited for? Go. Oh, okay. All right, Simba and I are done. Hopefully by now you have whispered what you wanted to do to someone, or you have it in your pocket. This weekend, Simba and I want to definitely have a relaxing weekend and hang out. It's supposed to be nice on Sunday and tomorrow afternoon. So we just want to relax, probably read a book in a grassy area, nothing too wild. And we definitely want to cook my favorite dish, which is rice, beans, with some salmon and a salad on the side. So, hopefully, you guys have a wonderful weekend. I miss you guys and I cannot wait to see you on Monday. Bye.